What is education? Is it desks and a line? Is it reading from a textbook? Or should it be something more?
St. Mary's is a really special place, and it's hard to understand that unless you visit, unless you spend time here.
And the kids here are just wonderful.
It makes teaching easy because they want to learn and they're very respectful.
They care about each other. They know how to collaborate and work together. They know how to figure out complex problems.
They respond to enthusiasm and they develop their own enthusiasm, which is something that I feed off as a teacher.
We care for them as a whole, as an individual. It's not just about my subject. We care about all parts of that student.
One of the benefits of our project-based learning program in the middle school is that students are able to take what they're learning and make something really creative and inventive and exciting, and they're also very invested in it because it's real to them.
The students really get involved and get to learn problem solving through a hands-on approach. Through our mod system, they can take an engineering class and see if it's for them, but then maybe realize that they want to do something a little more creative and then take some art classes and find out that architecture might be their thing.
This is education for the 21st century. Our program is designed to teach people to think outside the box.
This year we have students from 11 different countries, plus all of our American students, so we're an international campus. Students learn from each other. Local students learn from students who come to go to school here. In the classrooms, they really add to what is happening, and that benefits the local students.
A great education is more than just what happens inside the classroom. It's what happens when students learn about competition, about teamwork, about how to win and how to lose. It's about learning how to become who they need to become. I think what's most important about this is that you know that kid sitting in front of you, you see them as an individual, and you understand that you can have an impact on their life and inspire them to find out something about themselves that they didn't know existed, and that they can leave this school and they can go off and do some great things with their lives, whatever that may be. I feel like we're doing something pretty special and spectacular at this place. It's so inspiring, not only for myself, these students, but for everybody who works here, for everybody who comes here. To be part of St. Mary's is something that is truly extraordinary.
Good evening to you, high school basketball fans. Welcome to St. Mary's High School here in Medford, Oregon, the home of Table Rock Sports and your center for non-stop high school streaming athletic excitement since March 2nd when the floodgates opened and we were allowed to return and play the sports that we love. And we welcome you today. St. Mary's High School hosting the Brookings girls as these teams just getting their seasons underway. Brookings comes into tonight 2-0. St. Mary's has played 3 games with their young team. They're 0-3, but they have been scrappy is the way I would describe them, and they're looking forward to grow and continue their journey tonight, while Brookings comes in with a team that has won a couple of games, has some confidence, and head coach Chris Schofield and his senior and sophomore daughter anchor a team that looked to be one of the stronger ones in this Far West Southern Oregon League. We're playing again this year, so great to have you with us tonight. My name is Joe Brett. I'm joined tonight by Carvin Kennedy, who is on our camera tonight, and we are thrilled to be here and welcome all of you Brookings fans that are tuned in as well. It's a very limited attendance situation, unfortunately, especially for you senior parents, grandparents, family members, friends, and fans. We're really thrilled that we can be here to stream the games for you and to get that, at least get you in touch with the live games as best we can. And hopefully when we come back in September, we fall back into our normal school athletic and academic calendars and away we go. That's our hope. But we are just excited to be here tonight. Showcase the ladies this evening. Brookings, a senior and junior dominated team. St. Mary's had a couple of seniors that opted out, and Kaylee Connor, their lone senior on the roster, injured and out for tonight's action in the foreseeable future. So a tough break there. But this young team with a new head coach in Sydney Mullings, a former Southern Oregon University standout, down there with Lynn Kennedy in the Raider program down in 2015, I believe was her last year down there. Sydney Mullings will lead her young Crusader girls up against the season's Brookings team. It'll be a good challenge for them tonight as the St. Mary's girls looking for their first win. Brookings looking to go 3-0. We'll take a timeout. Hear from some of our sponsors. Pre-game show continues. We're about to have our tip-off before too long here as well. Brookings got into town a little bit late, but that's not going to stop us from having some great action for it, and it's coming up next.
Coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday. They make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
At My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Outstanding rendition of our national anthem to get things started tonight. The starting lineups coming up. We'll listen in on those as well. Great to have you along. Table Rock Sports presents high school basketball excitement with Brookings girls, and here's your starters.
Correction, home team, St. Mary's Crusaders. Yeah, okay, number 10, Morgan Dole. Number 23, Riker Rothfuss. Number 25, Hannah Erickson. Number 32, Carmel Ashland. And number 33, Maddie Ward. Coach Sydney Mullins.
And there's your starting lineups. I'll go through those once more for you real quickly. For the visitors from Brookings, Sierra Fitzhugh, senior guard, she's 5'8". Lexi Schofield, a senior guard, 5'8". Tilly Peters, a senior forward, 5'7". Shelby Jersa, senior forward, 5'7", and Ashlyn Schofield is a sophomore forward, 5'10". For the Crusaders, Morgan Dole, starting as a sophomore, joined by Riker Rothfuss, a leading scorer for the Crusaders, a junior, the lone junior on the team this year. Also, Hannah Erickson, a sophomore, joins in the starting lineup with Carmel Ashland, a sophomore, and Maddie Ward, who's a freshman. St. Mary's has lost to North Valley 40-34, to Phoenix 40-28, and a close one, 42-44 to Klamath Union. Brookings coming in has won 51-37 over Myrtle Point and beat Marshfield 49-24. So, things are tilted in the Bruins' favor as we tip it off tonight, but you never know until you play the game, and we're ready to go with live action right below us here, and we're ready to get underway. Bruins with the opening possession as we get started here at St. Mary's tonight. Driving a beautiful dish to Schofield. Lane won't go for the sophomore. Rebound taken away by Hannah Erickson for St. Mary's. So beautiful give and go there from Fitzhugh to Ashlyn Schofield, but couldn't get it to go. Now St. Mary's with their first possession. Rothfuss down in the left corner takes the bounce pass. Quickly out on her is Schofield, and Schofield takes the ball away. Brookings wants to push, does so. This time, Fitzhugh's on the receiving end of the pass ahead from Ashlyn Schofield, and the first two of the game goes to Sierra Fitzhugh. St. Mary's, more good defense, a good look inside there. Cutting to the basket was Maddie Ward, but the ball was tipped away by Schofield there. Good job by her. Brookings with the 2-0 lead. Now we've got a violation, and St. Mary's will turn it over. Fitch, you're going to just drive it into the lane. Good job by the Crusaders to double team her and stop the ball. Defense applied there by Morgan Dole. So in their last game, St. Mary's shown some good progress for Coach Sidney Mullings with his young team. Led 15-5 after one over KU. Lost that game just 44-42. Rothfuss had 14 in that game. Dole had 15, and there's a lay-in down low for Maddie Ward. Opens the scoring for St. Mary's in this one. Three-pointer Fitzhugh, short, rebounded by the Crusaders. Entry pass picked off. Jersa took it away for Brookings. To the top, it goes through Schofield. Tenacious defense, forces a tough shot. Younger sister Schofield. Ashen on the rebound, putback, no good. Now it's Lexi's turn. She can't get it to go, and the ball's going to go out of bounds to St. Mary's. Good defensive stand. This young St. Mary's team, as I described them in the opening comments, they're scrappy. 2 minutes into this first quarter of play, we're tied at 2 apiece. Three-pointer, Rothfuss left wing, good. Riker Rothfuss gives St. Mary's the early lead. Schofield, entry pass. Good look inside, good defense down low. Brookings turned her way down there. That was Marissa Scott. Ward with the drive. Tough shot in traffic. Won't go. Almost there. Good scrap for the rebound. Neither player will give up on it. Carmel Ashton was in there for the Crusaders. Now the Brookings girls have it the other way, and Fitzhugh lays it in. Will it count? I think yes, and after that scramble for the loose ball, Fitzhugh scores the basket 5-4. And here come the Crusaders the other way. Erickson on top with it for a moment. Fitzhugh takes it away. She's ahead of the defense the other way. He's going to take it off the glass and in. Sierra, I should say, is outscoring the Crusaders 6-5. Timeout called. We'll take one as well. Crusaders and Brookings girls getting up and down the floor. Going to be a good one. We'll be back at this 1 minute break.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Welcome back to live action at St. Mary's. Inside, it just won't go. Good look in there for Rothfuss. St. Mary's did a great job to beat full court pressure the Bruins came out of the timeout with. Now Brookings pushes the other way and it's got the two. Shelby Jersa just would not be denied. This time she finishes her own business on the drive, and St. Mary's pushes the other way. Rothfuss gets out of the double team. Oop, now Ashland had the ball get away, and up on top it goes. Drive inside, foul basket, not good, but free throws coming for the Crusaders. So Vanessa Palentes has checked into the game, and she's at the line. I don't know if Vanessa brought her jersey tonight. She's got a different number than her roster number. But we got her. Free throw no good. Update your John L. Scott scoreboard now. 8-5, Brookings with the lead. Fuentes with the second shot, good. Crusaders got it back to 2, 8-6. Three-pointer, half the rim, knocked out of bounds off the Crusaders, and it will stay as Fitzhugh fought for that ball. Three-point attempt. No good out there by Tilly Peters from the left wing, but Brookings will get a chance, leading by 2 to reload. We're midway through this first quarter, 4 minutes to go in the period. Fitzhugh, tough shot. Gets her own rebound. Boy, those second chances adding up a little bit for the Bruins, but they can't get it to go. The three-pointer from Schofield from the top, no good in transition. The other way, here comes St. Mary's. Ashland gives off in the corner. Ward's a little bit long with that one. Ashland's right there fighting for the rebound. Well, she's around the ball a lot. Got a nose for the ball. Rothfuss, a nice bounce to Fuentes. Down low, and the exchange with Ashland goes awry. Ball out of bounds to the Bruins. 3:28 to go. And we've got a media timeout. Oh, we've been hoping for media timeouts in high school basketball for years. Who would have thought it would have taken the pandemic to get them? But we'll take them, and we'll hear from some of our great sponsors like Schlesinger and de Villeneuve right now. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Just had a little computer fussiness there. Tried to play a nice commercial for you, and the computer didn't cooperate. But we're back to our live action, and to have you back with us, right back to work we go. Brookings leading 8-6 and driving again. Now out to Schofield, who will penetrate. Has the ball knocked away. Nearly stolen away. Good hustle defensively in the double team by Maddie Ward, the freshman for St. Mary's, and she's also had a really active first quarter. 8-6 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The St. Mary's girls against full court pressure again, hanging in there really nicely. Across the timeline, Carmel Ashland enters it. Maddie Ward on the dribble, one too many steps, and the ball will go back to the Bruins. So I'd say most impressive so far for me has been St. Mary's defensive effort. Just really contesting a lot of shots. Brookings has made their share. St. Mary's has made them earn the shots and the points that they've got. So there's that opening from the top and down the lane. Off the glass, no good. Rebound put back, no good. Inside, good scrap in there. Marissa Scott into the ballgame for Brookings was responsible for that offensive rebound after the drive from Lexi Schofield wouldn't go with the left hand off the glass. It remains 8-6, but the Bruins are getting some second chance opportunities. Oh, the inbound there goes through the hands and picked up by Fitzhugh down the lane and to the glass. She's got 8 points to lead all scorers in this one. Full court pressure nearly paying some dividends there. Peters and Fitzhugh at the head of that defensive pressure with Schofield over there on the right-hand wing as well. Double the ball, steal the ball to Fitzhugh. Good. Assist to Tilly Peters. 10 of the 12 now for Fitzhugh for the Bruins. Well, we had a game like that in Medford here last week. Ball's loose, and the steal again, and Fitzhugh's off to the races, feeds across the lane, and the lane is good. This time Peters gets to finish. St. Mary's wants a timeout, calls one in. We'll keep it right here for the moment. 14-6 now. We've got Brookings in the lead. The Bruins have made a little spurt here. A little 6-0 run to give themselves a little room. And folks will want to remind you that sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. It's time to sign up now for summer fun. Go to playmedford.com. Well, you'll find the Coach Pistol softball camp, July 12th through the 14th. That's right, led by the SOU national champion coach, and they're back to get another title at the Natty right now. You've got their players, you've got their coach, and you've got some great softball to be taught and learned. July 12th through the 14th, the Coach Pistol softball camp. You'll also find junior golf lessons, USTA youth tennis programs, along with all of your other favorites, and summer day camps and everything to keep your family active, healthy, and good. Safe and secure. Visit playmedford.com to register today and tell them thank you for sponsoring our Table Rock Sports broadcasts. And they're a great partnership because we talk to so many families in this entire Southern Oregon region that can benefit from their programs. And we're glad to have them aboard. And I'm a big supporter of all of those parks activities, proud member of the Medford Parks Foundation Board here locally. Do a lot of good things and scholarship work and things like that for our families and kids. Back to business, 14-6. See what the Crusaders talked about during their timeout. Ashland will cross the timeline with it against a ferocious double team and just off of her hands out of bounds. Carmel was doing a great job with that. It just tipped off her fingertip and dangerously. For the Crusaders, Sierra Fitzhugh is going to get the ball back, and she's got it as she brings it up the floor. For the Bruins, a little cross on top. Blocking foul. More good defense by the Crusaders. Caught that time, getting in the direct path of the dribbler. First in the game for Rothfuss. Only the second team foul on St. Mary's. Only one on Brookings in a very clean first quarter with 1:44 to go in the first period. Fitzhugh, her first three, is off the iron. Rebound, Erickson had it knocked away by Schofield. That will stay at the Brookings end. Two good looks off the inbound. Can't get them to go. They'll reload. Inbound to Schofield. This time she'll get it to go. The younger Schofield has her first two in the book for Ashland. Run for the Bruins has pushed the lead to 10. They're starting to flex their elder muscles a little bit. Well played first quarter by both teams. Entry pass off the leg, out of bounds. Had the right idea, Sventes did. Just couldn't connect it inside. Schofield will come out. Marissa Scott will come in. Scott's a 5'10" sophomore. Drive. Rothfuss with a smooth pull-up on the run. She's got 4 of the Crusaders' 8. Quickly the other way. Ball fortunately stayed with Brookings. 3 is off the iron, no good. Maddie Ward the rebound. Crusaders the other way with 48 seconds to go in the quarter. Plenty of time to set their half court. Off the Bruins, out of bounds will stay at the St. Mary's end with 37.8 to go in this first quarter of play. Take away, break away, fits you for 2. Said that a few times in this first quarter. She's got 12. Double team and a foul. Only the second team foul. Only the 4th foul of the game on either team. Each team with 2 team fouls. 13 seconds to go in this first quarter of play. Tie up for the ball, got kicked away, loose. It's going to stay at the St. Mary's end. 4.7 seconds to go in the quarter. Rothfuss in the lane, can't get her to go, and the putback's too late. Wow, she's got that beautiful running jumper capability. Ward's rebound attempt wouldn't go. First quarter in the books. 18-8. Brookings in front. Thanks to our great Table Rock Sports sponsors who make all of these great broadcasts possible. We had a problem last time we tried to play a spot, so let's see if we can get some cooperation from this group right here. If we happen to go away, stay tuned. We will be right back. Timeout coming your way from St. Mary's, where the Bruins lead 18-8.
In the Navy for 4 years. I went in for education, employment, and travel, and the Navy gave me all of that. I have medical appointments out of the VA Dome. It's a big blessing to us veterans to have transportation, to be able to get out into the community and get involved. I have a cart and do my grocery shopping. When it's loaded, they lower the ramp for me so I can get it on the bus. Now more than ever, I think RVTD is the bus company with a heart.
Back to live action here at St. Mary's. Second quarter about to come your way. Joe Brett here on the headsets. Carlin Kennedy is on our camera down below and bringing you some good action. Brookings pulled away. It was a close game at the midway point, just a 2-point game at the 4-minute mark of that first quarter. Brookings with a surge to close the quarter. 10-2 surge, and they're back to the free throw line as there's Fitzhugh rebounding her teammates' miss as Jersa couldn't get the 3 to go from the left wing, and Fitzhugh with 12 points in the game. In the first quarter alone, 12 of the Bruins, 18 points. Free throw won't go. One of the few offerings that has not been accepted by the basket for Fitzhugh. Sydney Mullings over on the far side with Fuentes trying to get some plans made. Free throws good. 11-point lead. Bruins keeping the pressure on. Nice little give and go, just a hair too far out ahead, and the Crusaders turn it over. Boy, they had the defense behind them for the most part, and we're going to have a look at fast break opportunity. Just got away. Young teams learn those things. They were certainly had the right idea. That was the way you beat the press. Now some great offense on the other end from Lexi Schofield, and drove the lane, and she knew that Marissa Scott would be waiting in the wings over there, and Scott was. Beautiful entry. Draw the D, dish, and now a chance for a three-point play is off. Crusaders with the rebound. Rothfuss into the open court, looks inside. Good job defensively by Marissa Scott, stepped into the passing lane. She was looking for Ward down low, but good defense by the Bruins. This time the three from Shelby Jersa is down. 5 in the game for her. And had a chance to chat with Chris Schofield, the head coach for Brookings, and he said, this St. Mary's team is doing some things really well, and a young team learning their lessons on the go and playing one of the more senior and experienced teams probably on their schedule. He mentioned they were not going to be overlooked anyway, and that first quarter, that 4-minute first quarter where they were even, I think got his players' attention, and sometimes coaches will tell them as the Crusaders get a good look, can't get it to go. Fuentes back in traffic with the rebound, up and good. Sorry, that is Catherine Mejia. Okay, we finally got the numbers right. That's number 42. She's listed as 44. My bad. Now the Bruins come right back with a 3 for Fitzhugh. 27-10 our score now. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Rothfuss, step back, tough shot. Foot. Mejia there for the putback. Good. Jersa can't get it to go. Rothfuss can go the other way. Down by 15. Here come the Crusaders. 3 just off the back iron. Kept alive by Ward, but taken by Schofield the other way. She's got 2 on 2. Crossover in the lane with the left hand. Beautiful move. Can't get the payoff. Lexi Schofield, really nice footwork. Just didn't get the roll. Now Rothfuss is free. Steps with the Euro step. Twister off the glass, won't go, gets it back. Back up off the glass, and it's robbed again. Rothfuss with 2 great opportunities on her home court. That rim denied her, and Jarvis makes it 2 more the other way. Shelby Jersa coming to life scoring in this second quarter. A quick 5-7 for the game. Boy, Rothfuss just did, what a great spin move and great touch to spin that ball off the board, and then her own rebound didn't go, and Lexi Schofield says, I'm going to go the other way, and now the left-hander won't go. Rothfuss quickly kicks it out. Crusaders go the other way. Morgan Dole looking for her first points. Is going to get the call right there, and she'll go to the free throw line. Dole had 15 points in that close 2-point loss to Klamath Union, 44-42. She also was good for 15 points against Phoenix. That was a 40-28 loss, but closer game than you would think by the final score. Phoenix outscored the Crusaders 19-7. 19-7 in the fourth quarter to pull away. Dole had 15, Rothfuss 6 in that game. So
Peters and Faith Burton return for Brookings Harbor. Carmel Ashley for St. Mary's.
Morgan has yet to get her scoring going tonight. She's definitely one of the 2 the Crusaders are going to depend on for some points. Those 2 free throws won't go. And hounding defense up the floor the other way by Dole. little bit of that free throw frustration coming out. She causes a turnover. Yep, ball's loose. Picked up by the Crusaders. Oh, good retribution right there. Good fighting back spirit. It's always like to see that out of players. Just have a rough moment, we'll go make for a better one. And now a free throw jumper is good for Dole. She continues to show that perseverance pays off. Her first 2 of the game. 29-14, and crossover by Schofield. She's free to the basket and glides in with the left hand. I have that as her first 2. Seems hard to believe. That might be my scoring lacking right there. Drive, Ashen, Carmel Ashen can't get it to go. Good look on the banker from the right side on the drive there. Brookings defense forced a tough shot. Schofield just drills a 3. The senior with 5 unanswered points. Timeout for the Crusaders. We can take one as well. Brookings stepping it up a little bit. Showing a really good team and some really solid players that are playing well together. We'll step away. 3:30 to go. First half of play. 34-14 Bruins. Hey, welcome back to St. Mary's High School. Joe Brett here, and TableRockSports.net. We've got the Ashland North Medford boys, Eagle Point boys at South Medford, and Roseburg boys at Grants Pass. I'm sorry, Roseburg girls at Grants Pass. All live on our website right now, TableRockSports.net. And you Brookings fans, on Thursday, the Brookings girls will be at Cascade Christian for a 6 o'clock game. We'll live stream that for you as well. And all of these games, of course, are archived on our website, so you can watch them after the fact at your pleasure as well. That's possible by our great Table Rock Sports sponsors, who keep it free for fans to see here in our great Southern Oregon area. Good entry to Dole. Nothing there. Out it goes to Ward. Cross-court pass. Rothfuss drops it down to Dole. A little two-man game, and a 3 opens up for Rothfuss off the iron. No good. Ward scrambles in for the rebound, takes it away. Good job by the freshman right there. Good drive, a little ball fake drive by Rothfuss. She's going to be awarded a trip to the free throw line for 2 right there. Folks, the Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford. Hope you're enjoying today's game. They got a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthernoregon.com to learn how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help your vision needs. That's where I get my vision work done. Free throw good for Rothfuss. Got her for 5 in the game. And as I get older, I need Dr. Mitchell's help even more to see the numbers on the players as they run so fastly by me. So quickly by me, I should say. For all of our English teachers grading my grammar tonight. 2 for 2 on the free throws. Entry pass by the Bruins out of bounds. Trying to find Tilly Peters, but turnover gets it back to the Crusaders. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go first half. Halftime report coming up. I'm going to have the schedule of games ahead this week and some Brookings boys dates for you Bruin fans watching the stream tonight. We're going to have 2 games for you in June coming up. So the Brookings girls are here at St. Mary's tonight. Subs coming in. They are at Cascade Christian on Thursday night at 6 o'clock. We'll stream that game for you live. On June 8th, the Tuesday, the Brookings boys are here at St. Mary's to take on the Crusaders at 6 o'clock. Got that one covered for you. On Thursday, June 10th, the Bruin boys are at Cascade Christian at 6 o'clock. That game you'll see streamed live on Table Rock Sports as well. So all 2 of the Brookings girls and all 2 of the Brookings boys games in Medford. On the live stream for you is the Bruins, right on crew, take it the other way in Schofield to the basket scores. A lot of our high school fans going to be excited for the Portland Trailblazers playoff game at Denver with the Blazers up 1-0. Making their regular right-on-time postseason surge. It's driving lane, no good. Carmel Ashland with another really good. She initiated a good look for herself right there off the dribble and just couldn't get it to go. Tough break, and that's no reason. You keep taking that shot, Carmel. You keep driving and keep attacking. Schofield does that. And she's picked up a quick 7 here in the second quarter, 9 for the game. I think all 9 actually have been in this second quarter. 38-16, but it's great to see the athleticism on the Brookings team and see this young Crusader team like Maddie Ward, the freshman, in there for 2. She's got 4 in the game, and again, a nice job of initiating her own shot right there on the attack off the dribble drive. Ashland steps in front, knocks the ball away, steal for the Crusaders. 18 seconds to go in the half. Rothfuss, a dangerous player up the floor, draws a contact shot, no good. Own rebound, no good. Now the Bruins have it with 8 seconds to go. Tilly Peters, right-hand side. Guarded over there, gives it up to Schofield in the lane, tried a little crossover. She traveled with it. 0.6 seconds to go in this first half of play. 20-point lead. We're tied midway through the first quarter. Brookings had pushed it out to a 10-point lead by the end of the first. They pushed it up by 10 more. But great things the Crusaders are doing in the face of a tougher, older opponent. They're learning and they're playing hard and playing scrappy as built. That's the way I sold them to you in the pregame show. And they've been that, and Brookings has been all that as well. Really impressive as Sierra Fitzhugh just lit the scoreboard up in the first quarter. Lexi Schofield, one of the other 2 senior starters, took it over in the second quarter. And the Bruins have pushed their way out to a 38-18 lead. Stay tuned. 2 more quarters of good high school girls basketball about to come your way. We're happy to be partnered with St. Mary's High School. And again, with the Crusaders now for a number of years. This is our 3rd or 4th year now with Jamie Young, the athletic director and the head football coach here. Been streaming athletic events for the Crusaders, and it's been a great partnership. One of the things that we like to do is tell you about some of the great things that this wonderful private school has to offer kids and families in this region and all over. And in fact, they have a core of international students that when the pandemic settles down, are going to be back on campus as well, in a thriving campus here in Medford with great academics, 100% college acceptance of their seniors, and there's great things that go on, and we're proud to be partnered with them and to share some information from them right now. Halftime show is coming up next. It's brought to you by PlayMedford.com. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department has all kinds of summer activities lining up. It's time to register now, so go to PlayMedford.com and find out what's there for you this summer. We'll be back to St. Mary's High School. Halftime on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 38-18, Brookings.
What is education? Is it desks in a line? Is it reading from a textbook? Or should it be something more?
St. Mary's is a really special place. and it's hard to understand that unless you visit, unless you spend time here.
And the kids here are just wonderful.
It makes teaching easy because they want to learn and they're very respectful.
They care about each other, they know how to collaborate and work together, they know how to figure out complex problems.
They respond to enthusiasm and they develop their own enthusiasm, which is something that I feed off as a teacher.
We care for them as a whole, as an individual. It's not just about my subject, we care about all parts of that student.
One of the benefits of our project-based learning program in the middle school is that students are able to take what they're learning and make something really creative and inventive and exciting, and they're also very invested in it because it's real to them.
The students really get involved and get to learn problem solving through a hands-on approach. Through our mod system, they can take an engineering class and see if it's for them, but then maybe realize that they want to do something a little more creative and then take some art classes and find out that architecture might be their thing.
This is education for the 21st century. Our programming is designed to teach people to think outside the box.
This year we have students from 11 different countries, plus all of our American students. So we're an international campus. Students learn from each other. Local students learn from students who come to go to school here. In the classrooms, they really add to what is happening, and that benefits the local students.
A great education is more than just what happens inside the classroom. It's what happens when students learn about competition, about teamwork, about how to win and how to lose. It's about learning how to become who they need to become. I think what's most important about this is that you know that kid sitting in front of you, you see them as an individual, and you understand that you can have an impact on their life and inspire them to find out something about themselves that they didn't know existed, and that they can leave this school and they can go off and do some great things with their lives, whatever that may be. I feel like we're doing something pretty special and spectacular at this place. It's so inspiring, not only for myself, these students, but for everybody who works here, for everybody who comes here. To be part of St. Mary's is something that is truly extraordinary.
That's some great information there from our good friends at St. Mary's High School. Jamie Young and his football team, back when I was at Channel 10 doing Friday night football coverage, they were come down once a season. He led a resurgence of, well, St. Mary's and the Medford Black Tornado football programs in the 60s and 70s were in their respective 3A and 1A divisions. They were some of the best football you'd be found in the state of Oregon. So St. Mary's had a great and proud football tradition. It fell off like it does, a lot of programs, hard to sustain. And Jamie Young came on and, well, just took this job head on and it restored a lot of pride to the Crusader program, got the numbers back up. This year wasn't the case with the COVID challenges. All teams really took some steps back in that respect, especially in a numbers sport like football. But he's done a great job and now is the athletic director that is helping guide great new head coaches like Sidney Mullings into their opportunities and careers. And just great experience, and they do a super job here. As you saw in that promotional video, some great things that happen for the students and with the faculty and all the great things that are happening here at St. Mary's School. And we're glad to be streaming today's game, 38-18, Bruins at the half. I mentioned the Ashland at North Medford boys, Eagle Point at South Medford boys, and Roseburg at Grants Pass boys games are on TableRockSports.net live right now. Tomorrow, we got quite a schedule coming up for you. The girls and the boys of North and South Medford square off tomorrow night. The girls, South Medford at North at 6:45. The boys, North Medford at South at 6:45. Also, girls basketball tomorrow night. Crater will be at Grants Pass. And we've got an early game for you. Talk about great basketball programs and great schools in our area. The Cascade Christian boys and Brian Morse will host Hosanna Christian Triad from the Klamath Basin. That'll be a 4:30 game on Tuesday. So 4:30, 6:45, 6:45, 6:45 on Tuesday. On Wednesday, kind of a hybrid day. We got a basketball doubleheader. KU girls against Phoenix at 5:30. KU boys against Phoenix at 7. We've got a boys basketball game with Brian Morrison, the Challengers, at 6, Cresswell at Cascade Christian. Boys basketball, Grants Pass at Crater. That game will be on the NFHS network on the Crater homepage. And then our first 2 wrestling matches that we'll be covering this year, South Medford at Grants Pass. That's going to square off at about 6:30. And at 6:45, Crater at North Medford Wrestling on Wednesday night. So some great action coming just in the next couple of days, and more events to tell you about before we're done tonight. But let's take some time out and hear from our great sponsors who make these broadcasts possible and keep them coming for all our fans and all our friends, including Lithia Jeep Chrysler Dodge, our title sponsor. And say hi to Jason Lawrence and all the good folks out there.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler Jeep Dodge and, of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
And welcome back to St. Mary's, 20-point game at the half. Bruin girls are warming up down to our right. St. Mary's about to come back out. We're just a couple of minutes away from second half action. Folks, for over 50 years, Bill's Glass has been a clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family-run Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. We say thank you to Bill's for being longtime sponsors of these live streams. And Table Rock Sports would also like to thank over 100 new YouTube subscribers just in the last few weeks. It really helps us keep the games coming. Go to youtube.com, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button. If you'd like to join the team, you can get advance notices on games that are coming up. Pick and choose your teams you want to get those notices on, and all kinds of great opportunities and activities. Table Rock Sports and the YouTube channel. If you would, subscribe when you get a chance next time on YouTube. We'd appreciate it.
RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone.
Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
And welcome back to St. Mary's. Brookings in control as we start the second half, but Crusader girls going to be working hard. Remember, no jump balls. The referees can't touch the ball. There's still we're working through a few restrictions and things like that, but we're happy to do so to be able to play the games. As the Crusaders start the second half with the ball down by 20, and there's Schofield. Ashlyn Schofield with the takeaway. Now she loses it down on the floor from it. The Crusaders with Ashlyn takes it away. Morgan Dole across to Rothfuss. Little 8-footer gets the roll this time. Well, they're home rim older, a couple from the first half there. Three-pointer answer for the Bruins, no good, and Ashlyn with the rebound. So Rothfuss had 6 to lead the Crusaders, 5 for Catherine Mejia, 4 for Maddie Ward for St. Mary's. There's Ward, the freshman, up strong, can't get it to go. Schofield turned it away. 2 for Morgan Dole in the first half. 16 for Sierra Fitzhugh, 9 for Lexi Schofield, 7 for Shelby Jersa, 2 each for Scott and Schofield. That would be Ashlyn Schofield. Shot missed by the Bruins. Crusaders the other way. Sydney Mullings, coach of the Crusaders, and the girls were in the locker room for almost a full 10 minutes. They working hard and talking about it. And you think about it, a new head coach getting her first opportunity, a very young team. The lone senior, Kaylee Connor, heartbreakingly injured and not available. When you think of having a young team, how stabilizing just one senior could be. Don't get me wrong, Kaylee's over there on the bench and encouraging and making all the contributions she can. We just all know, for any of us who ever played sports, that the contribution she really wants to make is on the floor. But be that as may, good opportunity for these girls and this coach, and to test themselves against the best teams in the Far West and Southern Cascade League. Great opportunity. Three-pointer down from the far side. Jersa now with 10 in the game. And the lead goes to 21. St. Mary's got a 2. Brookings answered with a 3, and now a steal. Lexi Schofield, nice controlled scoop. She's in double figures with 11 now. Good pass ahead to Ward. One dribble, up strong, no good. Jersa with good defense underneath. Gave up an inch, but held her ground. Now Rothfuss for 3 from the top of the key, rims out. Ward the rebound, right back up with the left hand, no good. Bruins the other way. Fitzhugh. She's been content to let her teammates get theirs in the second quarter. She wants some of her own, and got it. 19 in the game from Fitzhugh. Oh, I couldn't have set that one up any better, and I set the table, and she delivered the meal. Beautiful cross pass from Dole to Ward down low. Hey, nice job by the Crusaders right there to answer. Catching the scoreboard up to date for her. I got a little too far. They got a little too far ahead of me, and now we're right. 46-22. Foul on Ashlyn Schofield, the sophomore, is at the free throw line. That's the third personal foul on Ward, so the only player in foul trouble at all in the game is Maddie Ward, the freshman. Not surprised. She's in there mixing it up every chance she gets. And now she will sub out, as Catherine Mejia had 5 points in the first half, a sophomore back in for the Crusaders. Free throw no good, but Bruins steal the rebound, and Lexi, 2 chances to put Ashland's free throw miss back, can't get it to go. Crusaders come away unscathed. A double team waiting Rothfuss at the half court. She'll move it into the corner to Erickson. Just cuts through. Oh, pass. Intended for Dole. Comes back, though, with a foul on the Bruins. Lexi Schofield whistle for the foul. Her first of the game. First team foul. Only one on the Crusaders. 4.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Bruins continue to control the game. The Crusaders continue to fight back. Dole with a pretty little pull-up jumper. Yeah, great little bit of dribbling to get free of her defender at the top of the key. Just the shot was a little bit long, and now Schofield says, I can penetrate 2. Crossover move, and 1. Lexi Schofield just has a sense for that, where that defender is at, and she did a cold stop in the lane there, let the defender kind of get off balance, and then drew the contact as she went up strong and finishes with the three-point play.
Lexi Schofield completes the three-point play.
And Schofield with the steal. Splits defenders, lane is good. Well, she's gone off now. 9 in the second quarter, 7 in the third. 16 for the game now. Fitzhugh has 19 to lead the Bruins. Rothfuss, beautiful feed to Ward. No, can't get it to go. Oh, the freshman will want that one back. And Rothfuss, a beautiful drop on the dime on that pass that set it up. Fire! That's what you... Fire! As Lexi Schofield is on fire right now for the Bruins. Oh, ball just tipped away. Crusaders have had too many of those turnovers, they would tell you themselves. Shot won't go for Jersa, but she'll bring it back out for the long-range bomb. Can't get it to go. Good rebound by Scott. Back to Jersa, just reload it. Nope. Dole the rebound. She'll push the right-hand side. Takes on the defender there. Entry pass, though, a little bit ahead of Ward. I don't think she's expecting it. It's a good idea. Schofield slips it down low to Scott. Lane is good. Ashlyn Schofield with the two there. I thought that was Marissa Scott. My bad. Sorry, Ashlyn. Got your deuce. Timeout Crusaders. We're going to take one as well. Brookings continues to control, but a good game. We're seeing some great offensive plays by teams on both sides, and we'll step away for just a moment and be right back to St. Mary's High.
RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone.
Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school, to Phoenix and Talent, because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to St. Mary's High School. Bruins girls on their way to their third win of the year. St. Mary's got a long way to go to. I got to pull this one out. They'll be 0-4, but there's some good things brewing here, and some good young players. Boy, it's just you play young at the varsity level, and St. Mary's had a few seniors that were expected to be back on this team. Several of them opted out just with the uncertainty and the off and on and the wearing of the masks and all the things that went into. A lot of seniors just were dispirited a little bit by waiting and being the last state in the nation to be able to play their sports and some things like that. But the ones that have stuck with it and persevered are getting their chance. And this is going to be part of a process where the St. Mary's team is going to be in a couple of years all you want to deal with. But today they're up against a team that is all they want to deal with as Rothfuss drives the lane and is fouled. 2:15 to go in this third quarter of play. You know, it's our sponsors who make this live high school action available for you. Our title sponsor is Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Rothfuss with the free throw good. Also, shout out to Michael Campbell and our friends at Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, our presenting sponsor with 7 locations to serve you for your mobile needs and equipment. Siskiyou Cellular, all over Southern Oregon where you are and need to be. 2 minutes to go. Fitzhugh will kick it out to Charlie Nolte, a junior, is in the ballgame. Brookings turns it over. Just under 2 minutes, third quarter. As I said, the Brookings girls are back here on Thursday to take on Cascade Christian. The boys will be in Medford from Brookings June 8th and 10th. We're excited about our wrestling debuts tomorrow night. South Medford at Grants Pass and Crater at North Medford. Table Rock Sports, volleyball, boys and girls soccer, football, boys and girls basketball, wrestling, softball, baseball, track and field. You name it, we'll try and cover it. 2 more from Marissa Scott. She's got 4 of her 6, or 2 of her 4 now in the third quarter. Morgan Dole on top, just has it taken away. Got that ball out in front a little bit too. Faith Burton steals, goes the other way, can't get it to go. Scott kept it alive. Burton fights for the ball. It'll be a jump ball. Faith Burton's a junior guard who checked in this third quarter for head coach Chris Schofield. Skylar Gallagher, a junior, also into the game now for Brookings. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Bruins in control as Lexi Schofield drives, dishes across. Shot won't go. Blocked by Maddie Ward and out of bounds. It's off the Crusaders. Boy, Schofield could have put it in a better spot there. Scott went up strong, just a little too hard off the glass, but Bruins will get another chance. Sierra Fitzhugh and Lexi Schofield have really put on a senior clinic tonight. Ward with the block. Bruins get it back, unfortunately, to Schofield. She'll get it up on top to Fitzhugh. Off the iron, no good. Long rebound. Tapped away, kept alive by the Bruins. 30 seconds to go, plenty of time. Bounce pass across. Scott lays it in. It was a beautiful pass from Rockette Merrington. Just a sophomore for the Bruins. And she knew what to do when her turn came. Dole with a left-hander, good finish in the lane, Morgan Dole. 4 seconds in the quarter, Dole knocks it away, picks it up, 2 seconds to go. Desperation, he won't go, but that'll do it for the third quarter. Let me catch my scoreboard up to speed for you folks. It's 60-25. Third quarter is in the books. Stand by. Fourth quarter of action is coming your way from St. Mary's High School. We'll be back after this word from our great sponsors.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
John L. Scott scoreboard taking us to the fourth quarter as Morgan Dole brings it over for the Crusaders to inbound. 60-25. Brookings second quarter. Third quarter really made a move to pull away. But we're seeing some good ball. Seeing these Crusader girls learn and play their little hearts out. Youngsters that they are, this is part of the process. There's the good defensive spirit to start the fourth quarter right there. Ward takes it away. Good penetration. Dole can handle it. Ward a little too long from the left wing. Shelby Jersa dribbling up the floor. Turns it over. Jersa, Lexi Schofield. Skylar Gallagher stays on the floor for Brookings. Also staying is Rockette Merrington and Tilly Peters. Dole, Rothfuss, Erickson. Into the ballgame for St. Mary's. Emily Bowdwin, another freshman with Ward, so getting her first action here in the fourth quarter. It's over the top to Dole. 15-footer won't go. Rebound. Oh, Bowden does a nice job. Freshman nearly had the steal. Tried to pick the pocket of the Bruins after the rebound right there, but Juris is the other way. 3 won't go. Rebound Ward. Juris has hit a couple of threes in the game. That wouldn't go for her. 10 points for Shelby Juris, a third leading scorer. Dole drives. Gives to Erickson. Open is Ward. She'll drive from the right wing. Into traffic, loses it. Picked up. Dole fouled. We'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Foul number 5, Shelby Jerson. Her first, 13th foul. Morgan Dole on the line shooting 2.
Dole's first one won't go. She's had a tough night at the line. Other games coming up this week on TableRockSports.net. On Thursday, boys basketball, South Umpqua here at St. Mary's at 6 o'clock. Crusader fans, welcome the boys here on Thursday night. Also boys action, Roseburg at North Medford at 6:45 on Thursday. And girls basketball, as we mentioned, the Brookings girls back in Medford on Thursday at Cascade Christian for a 6 o'clock game. Dole's second free throw is good. She's got 5 in the game. We'll give you the Friday-Saturday lineup as we get a chance. Back into the scoring total, and now with 21 in the game is Sierra Fitzhugh. Just gliding down the lane. Good handles, good body control, and great finish. Rafa's got the little give and go, and she likes that look. 3-pointer off the iron, no good. Crusaders keep it alive. Mejia and Ashland do a good job to keep that alive. Now a little two-person game, give and go. Mejia tried to get inside, got a good look there. Fights for it, out to Rothfuss for 3, no. Scrappy, second chances by the Crusaders. Now they're on the defensive the other way. Schofield to Fitzhugh, that's the 1-2 punch that has done the damage today, and they're going to try to add to that now. At the free throw line for 2 is Lexi Schofield.
Number 2, Carmel Ashland, her third, 13th foul. Fitzhugh at the line, shooting 2. Burton Scott returning for Brookings.
22 and counting for Fitzhugh in the ball game. Make it 23. Morgan Dole will bring it up for the Crusaders. Mejia in the lane, strong move. Little power move by Catherine Mejia. Now she's got 7 in the ball game. Unafraid to take it into traffic right there. Mejia, just a sophomore, showing some great promise. Fitzhugh, left wing. Back into the block, it comes Scott. Left hand, no good. Rebound. Foul. Tilly Peters will go to the line. Peters just 2 in the game, but chance to add to her total right here.
Foul is on number 33, Annie Ward, her 4.
4 in the game for Ward, but 4.5 to go in the ball game. She could play with reckless abandon, 5th foul or not. 2 at the line for Peters, 4 in the game. 4.5 minutes to go. Friday action coming up on Table Rock Sports. Roseburg at Crater Wrestling. That's at 6:45. That'll be a huge wrestling match in the stadium at Crater High School. That's on the NFHS Network. St. Mary's boys will be back in action here on Saturday night. Sutherland at St. Mary's at 6 o'clock. So 3 Crusader games for you this week on TableRockSports.net. Ashland Schofield in the lane. She got 6 in the game. My stats are quite unofficial, but they're close. I'm knocking off a little game rust. I haven't called a basketball game in a little while. I'm usually the person who is organizing the crews that call the games as the Crusaders turn it over inside. Peters crosses it. In the lane, taken away. I'm the owner and president of Table Rock Sports, and usually just it's my wonderful crews like Carlin Kennedy on camera tonight and my outstanding crew of lead announcers that do most of the games, but occasionally I'm pressed into old duty and used to, for 30 years, call games nonstop. So it's been a pleasure to share this one with you folks from St. Mary's and from Brookings today as Dole's shot inside is turned away. Look at the pressure, though. Just still the good basketball intensity displayed by the Crusaders. At some point, you just ignore the scoreboard and just play the game as hard as you can as Peters takes the pass and lays it in. Boy, Brookings has just got a great eye for their teammates. They are really, really unselfish. Look out for each other, and everybody's going to get a chance to come in now. A little timeout for substitutions. Chris Schofield's going to get a chance for all the varsity girls to get some good run in this game tonight. One quick timeout. We'll take one as well before we're about ready to sign off from St. Mary's this evening. But stay with us. The Crusaders, they're a wonderful school here. Glad to be partnered with Table Rock Sports and bringing you this live action. You got another one coming. They're good. Welcome back. I have bad news for you, foes of Brookings High School. There is another Schofield daughter in the works, a younger one than Ashlyn, the sophomore. She looks like about an 8th grader. So Coach Schofield's going to still have 2 on the team next year, it looks like, even after Lexi graduates. Good turnaround by Dole. No good in the lane. Rebound Bruins. Rothfuss tried for the steal. Schofield won't have it. In fact, gets it into the corner. Open look down there. 3 won't go for Charlie Nolte. 5'6" junior. Dole rotates to Rothfuss. 3. Nope. He just had a couple hanging on the rim tonight that just don't want to cooperate for her. What else can you say? Good looks, all of them. Two more for Lexi. So she and Fitzhugh, I believe, are both over 20 points. I'll have those totals for you before we go off. Beautiful give and go. Crusaders get the bucket. Look at Lily Jensen. Another freshman for Coach Sidney Mullings, showing a little medal tonight. Maddie Ward, a starter, but the other 2 freshmen have come in and played well as well. Rebound by Dole. Pushing the other way. Morgan drops it down, and almost another look there for Jensen, but it's off her hand and out of bounds. Maddie Ward's done for the night. Comes off, gets a good hand. Very good effort by the young post. Dole just won't give up on this game or that ball. Good hustle by Morgan Dole. Ooh, little bump there. Dole wanted to apologize. She got a little more of Faith Burton there than she intended to. Pretty good bump, but no harm, no foul. Scott sweeps in the lane with the left hand, no good. Rebound Crusaders, and we've got 20 seconds to go in this one. Dole for 3. Can't get it to go. Look at Mejia with the hustle. Keeps it alive. Out to Rothfuss. 3 on the way and down. Riker Rothfuss. And And that'll do it. We have a final score. The Brookings Bruins have come to St. Mary's and got their business done. Close game through the first 4 minutes of the first quarter. Brookings really came out and asserted themselves over the last 12 minutes of the first half and through the third quarter and never looked back. 72-33 is your final. Timeout coming your way. Back to wrap up tonight's contest and final thoughts and some scoring to pass along for you as best I have it when we come back after this great and this word from our great sponsors.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Joe Bett and Carlin Kennedy here, ready to call it a night as the few fans that were in the stands with us tonight are making their way out. 72-33 the final. Leading scorers in the game. First for the visitors, 23 points for Sierra Fitzhugh. She had 16 of those in the first half, 12 in the first quarter. She was smooth. Lexi Schofield, none in the first quarter, 9 in the second, 19 for the game. Well, check that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 21. She had 21, I'm sorry. So 23 for Fitzhugh, 21 for Schofield unofficially, 6 for Tilly Peters, 10 for Shelby Jersa, 6 for Marissa Scott, 6 for Ashlyn Schofield. For the Crusaders, 5 in the game for Morgan Dole, 12 for Riker Rothfuss to lead all scorers, the junior, 2 for Lily Jensen, 6 for Maddie Ward, 7 for Catherine Mejia. 72-33 the final. Your next St. Mary's action is coming your way on Thursday. The boys are here for Thursday and Saturday games. South Umpqua at St. Mary's here at 6 o'clock on Thursday. Then on Saturday, the Sutherland boys will visit the Crusader boys for another 6 o'clock contest. That'll do it for our team today from St. Mary's High School. Great to have you all with us. Congratulations to Brookings on a good and successful trip to St. Mary's, and good luck to those Crusader girls as they build their program with their new coach and this young team that shows a lot of promise. 72-33 your final. We'll talk to you again soon here on TableRockSports.net.